Hey guys, Tyler here. Welcome back to Backpack Hero, the backpack management strategy game. New update just came out that actually changes a lot. A bunch of new stuff and a frog character overhaul, both graphically and a little bit mechanically. The big mechanical change is that I actually start with a mossy mace instead of the normal setup when doing this new character. And this one does 5 damage for one, but for each carving in my discard, this item gets +3 damage. Which is now actually shown here. There's two little things, discarded carvings and banished carvings. So first off, the carvings are basically just another zipper in my backpack that lets me do extra things, like this helmet adds 5 block for free. This shiny carving is totally new, can be played over other items. On use, the weapon behind gets +1 damage this turn. Oh nice. So here, and then here, so 3 carvings are in my discard. I don't really draw anymore, but this wheel is new. Now this mossy mace does 16 damage. Wow. Easy. And because I have only 1 energy, that's all I can do. And the items I got aren't actually particularly helpful. I guess I'll just end up selling them. But that's fine. Is what it is. Another shiny carving. I'll take a wooden buckler here because this should block me for a ton. 9? Yeah, if you hadn't noticed, adds 1 block, and for each empty space in the column, this item gets +4 block. So now I can deal 21 damage with my mossy mace, which is insane, and block all their damage. So you may have noticed, if you haven't seen this character before, it may be surprising how I only started off with 1 energy per turn, but now I have 3 energy per turn, and in between I had 2 energy per turn. It's very cool how it just kind of self-scales, or this character Tote self-scales in energy. And with that in mind, I should just be able to win right now. Don't really think, just click and level up. So there are some things I want. I want vertical space for maximum block with this character. Well, that's the highest vertical space I can make. So then otherwise, I'll just start expanding the backpack in a weird way. Maybe take a shield. Whoa, this is considered armor. The shield buffs the glove of knives. This used to just be scratch synergy, but now it's telling me it's gonna give me 1 block per turn for free. Very cool. So with that in mind, let's carry on, see what this event was. I already got a weapon. Let's take a shield. Lil buckler. It's so cute. I'll take it. Moving on. And with that, I can take on the next fight. This one's a little harder. I get some easy block here. I can buff this weapon. And now I guess I'm blocking with the buckler. Maybe I just shouldn't have some of these shields. Although I do get the block for 19. Oh, right. I played the helmet and that added to it. Well, that's a full block, which is just what I love to see. Now I will only need to single block. And now I can get whacking for 21 damage. And frankly, I should have just whacked twice. No, because it would have done 18 damage twice, not killing the muskrat. So I was not going to kill it either way. That's just how it goes sometimes. Well, let's do this. And this does 12. Well, this time I'll kill the muskrat for a little extra XP. So I actually really like this overhaul. I was feeling that the previous weapon-based carving that the Tote character started with, it felt underwhelming. It didn't feel like you would want to use it often, and this actually does feel like you'd want to use it often, so fair play. Let's just keep branching out the backpack in strange ways. Nothing here that's too exciting. I suppose I can do this. And starting now, I'm gonna actually be playing this game a bit differently. I've been finding that the early floors have just been very easy, so instead of playing through everything, I'm just gonna speedrun it and cut out identical combats from the video. So the early game, I'm going to try to make a bit more engaging so people don't go, oh, obviously he's going to win, and then stop watching. Well, the only new carving is the overgrown axe, but it seems so bad. Spend 1 so adjacent weapons get +1 weak this combat? So what? Why would I make enemies weak when I could just kill them? Wooden shiv is good at killing things. So why not do that? Maybe a shop will help me out. Sell this crossbow. Sell the buckler. Oh, this is new. Use to add to my combat rewards. Oh, fun. I can pick up more things after combat. Why not? I think I'm going to sell the glove and knives too. How about I check out question marks? Oh, yeah, max HP here. Wonderful. And this question mark. I don't want an archery kit. All that making sure I can just afford the healer. And I can. Only barely. Next floor. Yeah, I find that actually if you take every combat, the game kind of has become a bit too easy lately. So I figure why not at least try to simulate a higher difficulty by speed running to the exit as if I have somewhere else to be. Well, I get some free block, get a possible buff to my weapon, but I think I should block their damage. So let's block for a ton and not worry about things. I'm still gonna, you know, farm XP during the fights by killing the muskrats. Oh, but I guess I could have reorganized my backpack so Wooden Shiv could have done a bit more. I'll do that after this fight then. Go here. Put this here. Well, this is as good of a Wooden Shiv spot as I'm gonna get. And I'll get him. Not too bad. Yeah, I just found that there's a lot of repeat combats right now. I feel like even though this game is focusing on adding new items and new characters, I think what this game really needs to focus on is a higher diversity in combats. So like the moment-to-moment stuff doesn't become too repetitive. And I mean, you know, they've been adding some new floors in that, but on each floor, like you have to do the same fight twice. And think about like in Slay the Spire. Probably this game's biggest inspiration is Slay the Spire. In Spire, you don't face the same enemies twice unless if like there's a really weird circumstance. I mean, maybe like a special event. Each enemy is not only different, but plays differently. And I think that's what helps keep the game extremely, extremely interesting. Anyways, I should be able to win this turn, so let's just do it. And I want to actually make the Shiv good. And that's probably a good start. So now, thanks to the new thing I picked up, I can add 4? Or maybe I have to use this? Or maybe it's just going to give me something totally random? Wait, maybe I have to click it during combat. Nothing here really gets me going. Just taking random stuff. And check out the shop. Wanted to sell this balloon. Oh, I don't have 35 for an energy. Damn. Purple slime. That's a new enemy. I tested in another combat that I just cut out. But the spare dice doesn't do anything during combat. It doesn't make any sense as to why that would be the case. And I can't use it now either, so what's the deal? Oh god, another mossy mace? You know, I think I'm good. Am I going to hatchet mace build? Is that the plan? Why the hell not? Yeah, it seems like this character, the bigger synergy is within the carvings. I'm not going to be able to get that many items that actually help me synergize. See, the tree sword, I'm glad I don't start with this anymore. It's just bad. You know what? I'm going to try mossy carving. Destroys 8 adjacent consumables and deals damage equals to consumables destroyed times 10 and then +1. It's cool. You can also get to this event. No, I don't want an archery kit. Stop it. I've got a bit of money. How about I go to this shop? Only a carving I can't afford. Sharp branch. Adjacent weapons get +4 damage this combat. And then mossy carving is on sale for 3. 3 is pretty cheap. I'll do it. How about I take a fight with a Sable? Very aggressive foe. Just think about whether I can or should one-shot. Just use this and then start popping. Screw it. Let's just kill him with consumables. Who needs them anyways? I'll save this one instead of give him with the cup and the mace. But in general, who needs them anyways? Yeah, what I feel about this game right now, it's kind of weird. This new character doesn't quite feel like Backpack Hero. It just feels like Slay the Spire, but worse. At least I get a little bit of maybe fun stuff here. Dreaming Ring. Adds 2 block for each carving played this combat. I bet this is bad. I'm going to take it anyway. Just to verify that is in fact bad. And this... Oh, draw 2 carvings. This carving is banished. And what's this? Armor in this row gets +3 spikes this combat. That's a shame. Don't have armor. I will gladly draw 2 carvings though. So, carvings being banished means something different. Now I understand. it just goes into a different section. It probably means I can't draw it again, if I had to guess. And let's just use some of this stuff. I will banish the slow weak potion, and then get him with the mace. Already quite powerful to begin with. Oh no, the bees. Whatever will I do? Anything but the bees. Can I win here? I think so. Yep, just barely. It just feels like Slay the Spire, but worse. I kind of prefer working with the storage space of the backpack and having space synergy work in my favor instead of what's going on now. So I guess, I mean, I'll play out this character, just see if my opinion changes on it for this fight. But after this fight, I'll probably go back to the main character because that seems to play into that synergy more. Well, on use, weapons get +1 damage this combat. That's pretty good. By pretty good, I mean freaking bonkers. Anything good in the chest? Another mossy maze. Hey, golden whetstone. Nice, I can permanently buff the mace. Also, they finally fixed it. It says weapon singular instead of weapons plural. Incredible. They finally have the wording reflect what it does. And on to the next floor. God, the amount of times I was just so disappointed that I couldn't buff multiple weapons and had to just settle for one was just, it's just such a shame. Anyway, I'll use the whetstone right now, will I? Yeah, you know what? I will. Put it on here. Use these as well. And then I'm just going to give myself 2 energy. How much should I block for? 17? That's not enough. Block for more. That's a scary bat, but not anymore. Alright, so I got this. Oh, it does. Why does it not tell me how many carvings I've played this combat? That's kind of a shame. Well, let's be real. With Mossy Carving, would I rather have 10 damage or 2 energy? That's obvious. 2 energy. I could get rid of the fish, but I want my HP, so I'll instead just heal for 3 and then start getting them. And do I win? I do. Nice. I don't get this spare dice, though. I've clicked it at every stage of the game and it's done nothing. Well, I guess I haven't clicked it whilst in the shop, I suppose. So I guess that's next on the chopping block. And with that in mind, let's find a new fight. But first, the chest of valuables. Oh, on use, add 1 energy. If there's an adjacent item, this item gets plus or minus 1 energy. That's nice because I have a good spot for the energy carving. Oh, this is a free chest. Oh my god, it's a mimic. Son of a bitch. I've fallen for this twice now. Well, let's take it down. Draw some carvings. So it's banished now and also give me more energy and buff up this. And how about I use the mossy carving? And can I win? I can. Eat shit, chest. Another hatchet. You know what? Screw it. I'm in a hatchety kind of mood today. But I probably should consider getting rid of the spare dice because either they're bugged or something else. Alright, it's a bat fight. You guys know how this goes. I'll see you in the next unique fight. All that fight ended up really doing for me was just getting me stuff to sell. What is this? Dreaming Sword. Adds +3 damage for each carving played this combat. I must have it. I must. I mean, I got a wheel that I'm happy to sell. Violet energy? Each turn adds 2 energy if there's an item along a diagonal line. This item gets a -1 energy. What the? Well, what do I want more? I'm gonna start by buying the sword. Oh, it's tall. My, what a big sword you have. All the better to stab you with. And I'll keep this around because it's gonna be better earlier, then this is gonna be better later. And then I'm gonna come back for this violet energy. Just 25 more money. Let's see if there's anything at this merchant. You know, I guess a lot of the carving stuff does at least rely on position a little. It just feels like it's kind of hard to come by synergy. Although thankfully I found carving synergy. It feels almost rare, to be honest. But let's get into it. Got the helmet. I got 3 hatchets. I don't know if I'm actually going to stick with this plan, but it's funny. Mossy carving seems like it was a bit of a mistake. I would rather just use my consumables. I mean, sure, there are some bad consumables that can be absorbed by mossy carving, but is it really worth it? I don't know. And I think I need to just go crazy right now and hope that I have enough damage here. So get him, and I should just use this for 1 damage. And Mossy Mace does 4 more damage than the other sword. And thankfully that will make the difference. Because I did not want to take much damage there. Now I suppose these are potions that the Mossy Potion, or Mossy Carving, or whatever it's called, can get rid of. But what I was saying is that maybe it's not necessarily a positional problem, but it feels like it's kind of hard to reliably build synergies in this game. It's like maybe you'll get it eventually and maybe you won't. And without the... What the... Dude, I got robbed. Excuse me? Wait, the necklaces are still here. Do I... What? I'm just gonna skip and take 5 damage. What the hell? Either way, let's carry on. Because it's felt like my last few runs have just been a collection of items rather than working with the backpack synergy. And that doesn't really make the game feel like it stands out. But, you know, I'm still rooting for it. I'm sure that things will be worked out eventually. It'll just take time. So with that in mind, definitely going to liquid armor here. Also want a shiny carving. You know what? I'll do a shiny carving once. Oh, I set this up weirdly. Yeah, suddenly I don't like the wooden buckler that much. I actually do kind of like debuff potion here. I suppose I will mossy carving then. And again with the Mossy Mace. So the only time Dreaming Sword is going to be better than the Mossy Mace is after my deck gets shuffled. Which doesn't happen so much anymore. How many carvings have I played? Only 4. This make 5. Would this count itself? I don't know if it counts itself. Did I do this last turn? Hopefully I did. You know, I could probably just go Wooden Buckler and then Dreaming Ring, and then that blocks everything. And that gave me plus... What? Plus 8? Well, that's certainly wrong, because I'd played 5 combat or carvings before. I don't know where that math came from. I should have at least gotten 10. Well, now I take 2 damage when I probably shouldn't have. Still, let's keep sending it. This is the turn. I can hit you in 1 shot and then wipe you out. This is free, so let's get it out of here. That was weird. Hey, but I'll take it. Hey, okay, more carving synergy. It's all coming together. When a carving is used, this item can be refreshed and used again that turn. Yeah, that's pretty good with a stopwatch, come to think of it. I mean, damn. By the way, you guys see what I'm doing? I'm insulting the game, so it has to prove me wrong. I want to sell stuff at the shop, so I'm going to take stuff that can sell for a lot. Oh, wait, well, I never was able to. I guess I missed out on the violet energy. That was on a different floor. Oops. I could say screw the hatchets, but they're also free damage. I like free damage quite a bit, in case you haven't noticed. And I guess this will be fine. Let's carry on. Okay, another unique fight. Eat. I should have had the disgusting food first. Whoops. Well, that's fine. I think I'll get over it. Also want to get rid of these slimes first. They do seem awfully annoying. I already messed up, actually. I should be rusty sorting first, no matter what. Then use this, then rusty sort again. I mean, let's just make sure I don't mess that up again. I'm allowed to mess it up once, but after that, start raising some questions. Actually, do I want a wooden buckler? Maybe I do. It doesn't matter much for purple slime. It might matter a little. Because you know what? I will, in fact, wooden buckler. These deal 5, so I'll do 3 sets of 5 to kill. And I'll hatch it. This whole turn could have been better. Whatever. I use Potion of Forgetfulness to have the viewer forget that this turn even happened. This is a pointless weapon. Or a pointless curse. It's just poison, and it'll go away very soon. Okay, so Rusty Sword and Hatchet can finish these off. Get the hatchet going now. Shiny carving again. Sword. Carving. Sword. Well, I'll just finish it off. And nothing of value was really lost here. I could get a healing on some adjacent weapons. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad. Am I just going for a no block build now? Just turn 1 kill, go nuts? I think so. Sounds pretty fun to me. I haven't used my Dreaming Sword yet. If I use this Dreaming Sword, this kind of means the fight has gone on for too long. So you know what I might be better off doing? Or something even better. Try to get one of the hatchets involved. Let's carry on. Anything I want here? I would take it draw. Shining carving is okay. It's a free carving, and I actually have pretty good synergy with free carving, so I should probably take it. Yeah, any free carving, it just makes sense to add to my deck. Okay, it's the same fight again, but slightly different order. So this time, I'll get it eventually. Well, that fight had nothing to offer, but I did level up at least. Let's maybe go back to embracing the rectangle and carry on. When combat ends, heal 3. Oh, another rusty sword. Yo, actually, having multiple of these seems cracked. I could put the gemstone heart here now and feel decent about myself. Yeah, it's funny how the dreaming sword is just kind of insurance, and that's it. I don't even want the bandage. I'll take the consumable, I guess. It's insurance for a long fight. It may never be used just because of the extreme power of the rest of my build, but you know, there's also a chance it could get used. This time, I'm using my swords right. I will use Pot of Carving to draw 2 carvings from my deck. We'll use Mossy Carving for some damage and keep going Rusty Sword, and well, I guess I'll just use this, and their build-up damage with Stopwatch, I love it. Adding block is not beneficial. I'd rather just deal 14 damage and get out. And I've got enough healing on these swords that, you know, I guess I don't really need any other crazy heal thing. Oh no, I'm gonna get cursed though. How terrifying. Yeah, use this, use these. Maybe I'll have to get the bucklers out of my deck since I'm just going crazy now. And I can't block the curse damage with, you know, block. 8 off from a flawless victory. Oh god. I'm just gonna take the damage here. I mean, I can heal it all back anyway. So how does it matter? I'll heal it back next fight. Oh, each turn adds 1 energy when armor or a shield is present. This item gets -1 energy. I have neither armor nor a shield. Maybe I can start getting rid of lucky rings, actually. We'll keep around the piggy bank though, because I've already had to not buy something at a shop because it costs too much. Repsecutioner. I think I got a pretty good build against this guy. Draw from my deck. I don't have a good build against this guy. Oh, I forgot how he works. All right, change plans. Let's do some of this stuff instead. Do some of this instead. I'll use the cave fish. Well, things just got more exciting now. I want to 2-shot this guy. So I think how I'll end up playing this is just the blocking for a bit. And then I'll 2-shot him next turn, hopefully. I cannot believe that I have done this. Well, get him. Soon. Very soon. Did that trigger spikes? I actually don't know. Either way, I have enough damage to win. It's just I've got to heal a ton now. All right. Well, here's some healing. I need to create some extra challenge, you know? I'd spice things up a bit. Take a damaged knife in case I get a chance to heal. But if I get another Repsecutioner, things are kind of out the window. But I didn't actually, so it is all okay. Let's get started on healing this time. Block a bit. Hit him again. Draw some carvings. Hit him again. 6 to poison all. So let's do that. Mossy carving anyway. I think I would like to block a little. But first, I hit him. And yeah, I'll block the front guy's attack. Almost wiping out the blue guy. Then I can damage knife. Actually, no, I could just hatchet here because you'll die by poison. Hatchet again for sure. And wipe you out or whatever. And I'll just get the front guy next turn. The slow heal to full continues. Dodge. Heal, heal. Use that. Heal, heal. I almost don't want the Shiv to do anything so that I can just refresh these and get heals. Oh, I guess it's all the same, really. Almost back to full, just like that. Hey, Crimson Energy gives energy. I like it. That's why I have these weird looking shapes in the backpack. Couldn't think of phrasing. Carving's Edge. Deals 10 damage, banishes a carving from hand. When any carving is played, this item is disabled for a turn. Interesting. Oh, so that lets me thin out my carving deck. See, this actually feels like it's taking advantage of the carving synergy now. Before a lot of this stuff was added, it honestly kind of felt like carvings were just kind of meh. Now it feels like stuff is going on. That being said, I don't want to use this just because I'm not convinced in it being good for my specific build, but it could be good in a carving build. It's a utility thing, and it's another way to work with carving. So at least that's something. Get a potion, lose 5 HP. I'll pass, actually. I need a potion. What's in here? Shiv, because it's free. Free carvings are exactly what my build needs. On to the deep cave. And this here's a boss fight, but you know, I guess I can take a look at this first. Ooh, would I like to use something? Although I could just get rid of my wooden bucklers. Actually, I probably should. My build does not necessitate wooden bucklers, like at all. So I should remove this. You won't take any more. Noted. Do I want to buy Gardener's Helmet because it's free block? I think yes, actually. All right, well, that's a good trade. Blade Master. So you have spikes right now. I forgot this guy existed. Oh, I forgot this guy existed. I don't even know what to do right now. I can give him poison and then what? Then I'm just boned. Now here's one thing I can do. I can reorganize and change up my setup so at the very least I could maybe get some block. So I'll take damage now, but if I'm lucky to draw the buckler next turn, I can block. Or at least, oh, Dreaming Ring. I forgot this existed. Okay, let's use some stuff, draw some stuff. Okay, I have block. It's gonna be okay, but only okay. I just need to stall out his spikes, basically. So this gives me enough block to survive the turn. Let's see if I can keep that up. Okay, I drew a wooden buckler. I mean, this is all I needed. So I can block. For 17, I guess I'm blocking again, huh? Well, this time I'll actually be able to do some damage. The Mossy Mace. And actually, you know what? Dreaming Sword's gonna come into play this fight. How about that? So I use this. Mossy Carving, huh? It does 1 damage. It's gonna trigger Spike, so I don't want to use it. So instead, I will go Mace. And then Mace again. I healed a little. Woo! Okay, can I keep surviving? Well, I'm not dead this turn. But this is actually a pretty fine turn for me. Oh, but Mossy Mace does so much damage right now. I take effectively 3 damage per swing. Wait, do I win here? Oh! I thought I was dead for sure. I thought this guy's so hard to counter me, but I got out of it. Well, Cleansing Flame is kind of what saves it. I should take Cleansing Flame so that doesn't happen again, because the king exists, and I don't want to lose to the king. Wow, 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 wow. All right, let's carry on. Anything good in here? Armor, no. Pot carving is insane. Yeah, pot of carving for sure. Okay, let's keep going. Now, I may want to reorganize my backpack a little. Maybe like this. Or maybe I could say goodbye to more lucky rings. Or Cleansing Potion. Why do I have Cleansing Potion? Looks great, carry on. Anything good here? Don't care about curses. And free damage, woo. On to some harder floors. Something tells me, though, these fights are not going to be nearly as exhilarating as what I just went through. Oh, I could get a Token of Energy. That would be baller. And too bad it wouldn't actually say what the necklace did when I hovered over it. A shame. But I want the Token of Energy more than anything else. Oh, this gives haste? Okay, I don't care. No, it was opposite corners. This was the only way I couldn't get the Token of Energy. It is what it is. I could buy an emerald. Let me just get some stuff out of here. Like this knife. Yeah. With a little reorganizing, this should be no big deal. With that, I'll carry on. for a free carving. Well, do I want the wooden buckler back? No, because I have Cleansing Flame, I don't think I'll need it anymore. Oh, removes 3 from all status effects on enemy. Why don't I try it? Even though I do have Cleansing Flame, still not terrible. The reason behind it is because it's a free carving, and again, I've mentioned how much I want free carvings for my deck. Anyways, it's time to heal to full. Energy carving doesn't work anymore because I messed up my backpack. Unless if I put it here? No. It can't be placed on top of things. Well, I guess it won't get me +1 energy, but I suppose it'll still be alright. I'll put shiny carving here. And get him. I suppose I'm shiving. I kind of need to do some killing, actually. Let's hope I can. This is just going to be a little thing. Yeah, you know, I'll take the damage and then kill the guy next turn. So I got to hit this. I suppose I would have taken less damage had I done it the other way around. But I think we've also shown that I don't care how low I get. I think I'll be okay. Well, let's remove status effects and keep healing, and do this and keep healing. And set up the buckler so I can keep healing. And the final heal. I will get to full eventually. Bluefin's nice. Yeah, energy carving, I guess, does not have a use anymore. Well, I could move these two. It's like here. Now I have a spot for it. I could also just heal at the healer. Another reason why I did not care about HP loss. As long as I didn't die, everything was fine. All I got were some crappy consumables. Trade food for a cleaver, no thanks. I'm just, again, kind of speed running this. Not interested in repeating fights. Nice, another healer. This time, a little max HP. And 3 fire Gex. Now this one's not going to be so easy. Launch the poison potion. This one's going to be tough. I think I'll take out the back guy first. Send it. Use one. I should have used this first, though. Whoops. Oh. Oh, never mind. Cleansing Flame is already removing the poison for me. I should use the potion last. Well, it's the pros and cons of having Cleansing Flame. The pros still outweigh the cons. I think I'll launch Shiv now without it doing maximum damage. And then do this twice. Hatchet, hatchet. And then start working on the guy that's going to damage me next. I should get out of this relatively unscathed. Oh, I can take this. Gives regen to enemies. So what? I'll use it and start getting them. Use the helmet. That was incorrect. It was meant to go over here. Will I miss the block? Maybe a little. Maybe not. If I want, I could just buckler, I suppose. Warm drink and get him with the cup, most likely. Actually, I'll probably Mossy Mace here instead. I'll get you with the cup. Yeah, that's fine. I can just block. No biggie. Wait, deals 0 damage. Does that accomplish anything? Yeah, I guess it does accomplish a little bit. Brings these back. And block to heal. Sure, I'll take it. And use it. And the fight's basically over. Just making sure I'm not missing on anything random. I guess just more consumables to take. I could say goodbye to the lucky ring. Once and for all. And carry on. Anything I want in here. What is this? Oh, adds great luck. This carving is banished. I think I'm good. To shiv or not to shiv? That is the question. Shivs haven't been amazing for me just because I've preferred to keep my backpack full. So maybe I'll just let it be. I could do away with the wooden buckler. Or I could just keep it just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it just in case. Keep running through. Blade Master. Okay. Good thing I kept the bucklers, huh? Alright. Let's use some potions. A little debuff potion. Actually, use the helmet correctly this time. Actually, I can attack the bee, so maybe I should. And actually, Cleansing Flame is going to work out beautifully here. And so is Survival Guide. Actually, I got some good stuff going for me. Oh, is that not to all enemies? Well, it's still fine. The spikes are going away just like that. And now he has no spikes. Get owned. Use my dart. I can still block for 25 because it's a good deal. But I do want to finish off this B. And it's not that easy. But I think this should get there. Nice. Now I just got to worry about your ass. Hit, hit. Use that. Hit, hit again. Helmet. Hit, hit again. I have no need to consume a meal. Just take what I have and hopefully kill him next turn. Yeah, the meal would not get me there. And to finish him off should not be so bad. Beautiful. All right, more space. Been waiting on this. There we go. Pretty. Whole lot of nothing. Almost through this. Just 2 living shadows. How bad could it be, really? Nice. Grab random consumables. Get the hell out. Anything good here? Yeah, pot carving's insane. What's this, though? Energy fish? For each adjacent fish, this item gets +1 energy. Unused adjacent fish are destroyed. Call me crazy, but pot carving, I think, is better. But it's close. Both are insane. That was an insane set of choices, to be honest. But drawing carvings, at least, is the most fun. And before I take on the king, I get a little bit of extra juice. What's that gonna be? Nah, I don't want to think about whether any of those are worth it. I also didn't really want to remove anything because I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's just the motto of my deck. So, let's get this going. So do I take... Okay, I do take 1 spikes damage, but then I heal it back. Now I've got block on my side. Actually, I shouldn't have done that because I should have done shiny carving instead. This time I'll do it, right? Shiny carving. Gotta look at my hand a bit more. Oh, I've drawn a ton. Keep drawing the shiny carvings. More shiny carvings. I'm about to block for a ton, huh? Well, first survival guide. So I can use this again. Then I'll take the hatchet even though it hurts me a little bit. Then I can do my little dreaming ring. 12 blocks, okay. Use this and get a little extra damage here. Not a bad first turn, but I also wanted to make him slow and weak to preserve more HP. All right, on to the next one. You won't hurt me that much. Let's do this. A few more of these. Should always hatchets. Do I want to destroy adjacent consumables? Maybe. I would think I'd rather heal, to be honest. I think I'll just shiv. And I'll save the bluefin. I don't need to destroy that consumable. Just heal back. Take damage. Are you getting rage? You are. But the rage is being removed, so it's all okay. And this is gonna hurt. Oh, you have 2 spikes. Oh, no. All right. I guess I'm taking chip damage, huh? Well, now a bluefin, I guess, to full. The fight's not over yet. No, it ain't. I take 48 damage here. I gotta be careful. If I don't kill him, I've got to figure something else out. But I think I will kill him. I think Mossy Mace will get there. Actually, where do I use it? I might use this on Mossy Mace, actually. Yeah, I'll be using the Mace a ton this turn. Even with all the extra carvings. But yeah, I figured since I'm probably going energy carving, I'll get an extra Mossy Mace use. One thing at a time. Oh, it's pretty much over, actually. Let's just see how much damage this thing would end up doing. 58 and climbing. Hey, GG. Wipe these guys out for completion, and there we go. Love to see it. All right, well, that was fun. That was scarier than I thought. Probably because I just went wild. I think I've got to stop min-maxing with this game. That way the fights can actually be interesting. And that way the fights aren't repetitive. Hope you guys have enjoyed this different take on the game where I don't fight the same enemies like 3 times per floor. it's a better challenge this way, and it's probably how I'll keep it up to keep the videos interesting while still making insane builds like this. I will see you guys all in the next one. Have a wonderful day and peace.